It was definitely my largest build, my most ambitious build. I've always been a bit more of a modifier.
The knowledge that you created something that everyone's like, oh my god, how'd you do that?
There we go. So that's when I can line up the audio and visual later. Yeah. So don't worry, it's all gonna be okay.
I first got into cosplay through my cousin Jessica. She brought me to Sci-Fi on the Rock for the first time, and I cosplayed Luna Lovegood. It was really fun. I was really excited.
What got me into cosplay was absolutely just a love of costume. I've always loved dressing up as other characters. I've been obsessed with Halloween ever since I was old enough to know what Halloween was. It was my favorite holiday.
It's really creative. It's super open. We got a great community here. Everyone helps everyone. It's a lot of fun. You get to create a character that you love.
I remember growing up, I always used to do like a Rainbow Dash cosplay, and my mom was a Pinkie Pie, and my mom would make the dresses herself, and it would be a lot of fun.
And actually, my mother wasn't a big fan of Halloween, so costumes weren't really a big thing in my house. It was kind of whatever I could grab or make or throw together myself from Value Village. And in particular, I was never allowed to dress up as what I really wanted to dress up as, because my mom really pushed me sort of in a very feminine direction, which wasn't bad at all. It wasn't her fault, but I was a very willful child, and I was always a little bit on the masculine and tomboyish side, so I was more about werewolves and vampires and Macho Man Randy Savage than I was Barbies and princesses. It was such an unusual costume and such an unusual character, and I ran into a lot of experiences where people thought that I was actually a man, and then there was a lot of confusion, and there would be a lot of people grasping and stumbling, trying to apologize, or which I don't care. You could call me whatever you want, especially when I'm dressed in costume. But I found that it was a very unusual experience to actually be considered a man for much of the convention.
I'm really little, so I wanted to get a photo in the tree, and my friend literally walked over and lifted me up and put me in the tree. So that was really fun.
I got into cosplay way back in high school. A friend of mine showed me pictures and stuff online before it was really popular here, and I just kind of took off from there. The cosplay I could say I'm most proud of is probably the Arkham Knight, because I didn't think I could do it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and I did, and it was awesome. Walking out into a crowd and having everyone light up and cheer and get super excited, wearing a character that they all recognize, and the knowledge that you created something that everyone's like, oh my god, how'd you do that?
The cosplay I'm most proud of is definitely my Utena Tenju from Revolutionary Girl Utena. I finished it last year, and it was definitely my largest build, my most ambitious build. I've always been a bit more of a modifier. I will buy a costume, I will do a lot of modifications to it, I can build a lot of pieces, but I'm not a seamstress by any stretch, so this was the first costume that involved any heavy sewing or wig styling, and was a little bit of a challenge for me, but it all came out really well.
I think one of my best memories of cosplay was meeting a Klaus, and they made my entire weekend, and I was really happy about that.
Okay.